Do you find yourself caught in analysis paralysis? That feeling of being paralyzed because you overanalyze what actions need to happen in your business and in your life today? A lot of us have felt it. Stay tuned for this video. I'm Marcus Green. We're going to walk through how to overcome analysis paralysis. Hey everybody, have you heard of analysis paralysis? This is a phrase I'm hearing more and more often, particularly in our industry, of people getting paralyzed or feel like they're paralyzed in the moment, not being able to move the ball forward because they spend so much time analyzing and questioning what is the next action step I should take to move the ball forward. And by the time they make the decision, they feel like they need to reanalyze it again because that decision is antiquated. One of the things I love that so many of us are going to seminars that help us think big, dream these big, beautiful lives. But what I'm finding is we get our eye on that mark and then we're not willing to really get clarity on what is that immediate action. So today we're going to talk about how to overcome analysis paralysis. And what triggered this for me was I was actually at lunch with a good friend of mine the other day who found himself in this exact conundrum where he was like, I don't get it. I've got the vision. I know what I want for myself. And it's been years that I've had this vision, but I just have not been able to progress my business towards that goal. And it made me think of an experience I had several years ago when I was at a pivotal point in my career where I was really doing a huge shift in my career and I had some major fear around it. I took some time. In fact, I took months and did nothing but analyze what that decision looked like, played out every pro, every con, every scenario, and had this fear and anxiety around it. And at the time, this is when I was making my shift to move to Arizona. And I took time out of my business and I went to this art gallery and I came across a piece of art, and I've actually got it hanging here in my office that looks just like this. And as I saw this and analyzed it, it kind of hit home for me because as you can see, this gentleman here is you can see he's moving forward. He's got a torch in the sky and you can only see about 5 feet in front of him. But if you notice way out in the distance there's something there. There's something he wants to go to. He's moving towards it. And the thing that really stuck out to me with this painting was I felt like that guy was me. I was sitting there holding a torch. I could see the immediate things around me. That was my world. And somehow I've created this idea that something existed out there that was better, that I wasn't reaching my potential. But there was this big chasm of blackness between where I currently am and where I wanted to go. And that creates fear because we don't know what those steps are going to be. And I think that is what keeps us in that state of analysis paralysis. It's easy for us to say, what is the next little step I need to take? But when I take that step, I don't have clarity on what the step is behind that. So today, I've kind of outlined a couple things we're going to focus on how to overcome analysis paralysis. Number one is we need clarity on the vision. If we don't believe there's something out there in front of us that's better than where we currently are, there's no reason for us to get uncomfortable in moving forward if we don't believe there's something better out there, that our potential is being reached somewhere out in front of us. So we need clarity on our vision. Now, that doesn't mean we have to have perfect clarity around it, but we have to have the idea of it and envision what it looks like. The next step is identify that 5 feet in front of you. I call it identify your 5 feet because if you think of that torch, you can only see 5 feet in front of you. Identify exactly what needs to happen within that 5 feet and then take massive action. The only wrong action a lot of times is inaction. The only wrong action is inaction. We sit and analyze and we don't take action. So once we identify that 5 feet in front of us, we need to take massive action. And what's going to happen when we take massive action and take those 2 or 3 steps forward, we're going to find that the light from our torch actually casts out the next 5 feet in front of us that wasn't visible before we took that action. And then this is the cycle. Clarity on the vision, identify your 5 feet, take massive action on that 5 feet, recalibrate. That's where you put your head up and you say, am I headed in the right direction? Am I getting more clarity on the destination? And if you are, then you re-identify your new 5 feet and you take massive action on that 5 feet again. And the thing that I love about this is when I saw that painting for the first time, that little potential I saw way out there in the distance, that was enough to trigger me to take action, I didn't know what was there. And as I tackled the 5 feet, it came up. And I tackled the 5 feet again, it came up. And I tackled the 5 feet again, it came up. That little dim light became clearer and clearer and clearer on what my vision is, what my potential is, and I'm progressing towards that. So I want to challenge you guys today. With your analysis paralysis, don't find yourself plagued with this disease. Get clarity around your vision. Identify the 5 feet around you. Let's take some massive action. And as you take the massive action and grow into that piece of uncomfortable and tackle that fear, all of a sudden you'll get into a new rhythm of overcoming, reaching your potential, and growing towards your vision. So I hope this helped. Go out there and get clarity on what you're going after. And if you found value in this video, be sure to subscribe, follow me. I'm going to keep releasing some little tidbits of information like this to help you on your journey. Thanks so much. Take care.